Okay, I'm starting. Here we go. Look at this. I'm gonna show you some stuff today. What's up, everybody? It's my second ever live video. I gotta make sure the excellent condition. I got an excellent condition. How are you? I hope you guys had a good week. It's Saturday, September 21st, and this is my second ever live YouTube video. I'm very excited. I hope you watched my first YouTube live video, and here I go with number 2. And for this one, I changed the whole set. Look, that's Ennis, my baby giraffe. Last week I had Willoughby out here, my big giraffe. Actually, I was out there in the shop. Now I'm in the back room. And look at this, I built this. That's Ennis, my baby giraffe. Locke and I made this guy along with Willoughby 7 years ago. And then I'm gonna show you this. Are you ready for this? Check this out, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna show you, this is the back room of the shop where I keep all the stuff, the glue and the papers and everything, all my clothes, all my extra clothes, all my stuff, the stuff we used to clean the shop. And check this out, are you ready for this? Look at this. This is this place. Only part of it. You can't see all this other stuff, but look, there's a staircase over there that goes to a hallway. I'm over here. Anyways, that's it. This is my new table. Can you see my table? I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's hard to see that, but this is my new work table I built. I'm so happy. I got all my books there. I got the piece of a painting over here. What's up? Okay, so that's that. I wanted to just show you the whole context. That's the shop. That's part of it. This is going to be the set for the next 2 weeks because on Tuesday, I have a hernia surgery on Tuesday. It's this Tuesday coming up. Very excited for that. And so next week, I'm going to be right here at the same spot. Maybe a little more quiet. I don't know. But anyway, I want to show you that whole thing. And if you're watching live, hello, make a comment. I can't see the comments because I haven't figured that out yet. I'm still trying to look at how to do that. I don't know if there's like, I think there's someone said, oh, there's a chat and there's a, I don't know. I'm going to figure that out. This is going to take a couple of weeks, but right now I'm not looking because I'm still like super duper nervous about the whole live thing. But anyways, here's the deal. Today, I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'm going to do a little bit of a drawing. I'm going to talk about complementary colors. If you're like, I know what complementary colors are. I'm going to show you some cool ways to use complementary colors that I use for my doodling and my drawing. For instance, let me go on the overhead. I'm going to show you something. Look. Okay, so I'm going to do picture in picture here too. Let me see. Yeah, I got it. It's all working. This is good. All right, so let me do this. Watch. So this is my daily doodle book, one of my many daily doodle books. And I have clips on it to show, so when you don't have any ideas on what to draw, might I suggest, and this is what I drew this week. Look at this thing that I drew. Look at this. Let me show you. Look. It's, I don't know how to do this camera thing, but look, it's Lollipops. But funny story, I spelled lollipops incorrectly. You know, what can I tell you? My son, Luke, if you're watching, hello. He's probably not watching. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to go on a little side note here. Luke and all his buddies, they keep going, oh, Frank, I love your YouTube videos. I'm like, okay, great. Did you watch them? And they're like, no, I clicked on it. I'm like, you got to watch it. And I got to watch it. At the end of this video, toward the end, somewhere in this video, I am going to say a code word. And if you hear the code word, if you're one of Luke's buddies, I'm going to ask you what the code word is. If you don't know it, that's a problem. If you're a kid watching this thing and you hear the code word and you email me the code word, or the next time you're in the shop, you say the code word, I'll give you a free sticker. I will send it to you. I'll send you a free sticker, or I'll give it to you if you're in the shop and you say the code word, which I'm going to say later on in the video. That's like a little fun thing I thought of. Okay, so let me go back to this. Look, let me do a picture in picture. Got to get this correctly on the position. So I drew this lollipops this week, and every day in my daily doodle book, I can't show you all my doodles because I clipped the paper, but every day in my daily doodle books, I draw stuff. I just do different things every day. I just like to draw every day, keep myself going. It helps slow me down, something else. Anyways, so this week, instead of drawing something new every single day, I decided to draw lollipops. And I thought I was going to work on the lollipops and really kind of like develop it over the week. And at the end of the week, I would be able to show this to you like a finished, beautiful drawing. But it's not a finished, beautiful drawing. It's still worked on. But I want you to see this because this is what I want to talk about today. You see this blue lollipop? It's that old-fashioned lollipop with that kind of ridged thing. I tried to draw that ridge Do you see what I'm talking about? Let me put it closer to the camera. Anyway, so I made that lollipop blue. And in the background, I used orange. And the reason I did that is because blue and orange are complementary colors. I've never heard that term. If you haven't, I'll try to explain it to you. I'm not really good at explaining things, but I'm going to do my best. Complementary colors are like, some people call them opposite colors. I don't like to think of it like that because, I mean, like, I thought like, ooh, salt and pepper, right? If you said, what is the opposite of salt? You might say pepper, but I mean, I don't know if salt and pepper are really opposites, and they kind of work together to make some things taste so good. So that's the point of the complementary colors, at least when I doodle, is I try to use complementary colors to give flavor to the drawing. So if you look closely at my lollipop, my blue lollipop, can you see it? There's some orange and yellows inside the drawing that I did. And then I used orange underneath to create that shadowy effect and stuff like that. And then I kind of blocked that orange. I want to make all the orange around. And then over here, I drew this lollipop to look like an orange. It's like an orange peel, like a sliced orange. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm still working on this one, but see, I used orange and yellow, and then I'm using blue in the background. So I'm doing this kind of thing. And then over here, I did, this one was, I wasn't really too happy with this one. This one, I'm kind of like trying to figure this one out, but I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyways, so complementary colors. Back to complementary colors. So look, if you have markers or this, I tried to set myself up to get organized. Look at what I did. I created all of these. I sharpened all these pencils. I didn't create the pencils. I sharpened all these pencils, and I made them like organized into complementary colors because I wanted to do an activity today where we use complementary colors and we draw blobs. And let me show you something else. I have, all right, so one more thing and then we'll get started. But while you're listening to me talk, get your sketchbooks out and get your markers and crayons. And if you don't have colored pencils or markers, just get crayons. That's fine. I'll use some of those too. But look, check it out. I want to show you this. I have 2 bins. I got these from IKEA. I can't, I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, look. I have 2 bins. One bin, I keep all my markers and pencils and everything in one bin. And then, for the videos, I'm going to organize my markers for the colors that I want to use. So that's what I did over here. So I'm going to be grabbing this from over here once in a while. So you might see me go like this or something. Here's some jingle jangles of the pencils. But here's the deal. I'm going to show you before and after. I'm gonna do the after first, and then we'll do the before together. So watch this. This is one of my books, and I'm gonna try. Look at this. Can you see this? So I call this blobs. I do a lot of blob drawing because it's very easy to do. You just kind of make blobs by using your hands and just kind of make blobs. And so I made these blobs, and then I colored the blobs in yellow. And then I used the background for purple because yellow and purple are complementary colors. Also, blue and orange are complementary colors. And for today, I'm going to use purple and yellow and blue and orange. I'm not going to go with the green and red. I'll wait for December for that, maybe. I don't know. I like these colors, but this is too harsh. Anyway, those are other complementary colors. There's so many different complementary colors. But let's just focus on purple and yellow and blue and orange. All right, so what I want to do, I'm taking a sip of water right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to get open to a new page. So I just wanted to show you what I did here because I used purple. Again, one more time and then we're going to get started. I used purple with the colored pencil, and I kind of washed out the whole background with like a couple of different purple colored pencils. And then I started using markers, thin fine liners, to create some of that depth and flavor. And you can't see it so much on the camera, but there's some yellows in there. And I'll show you as we go because I'm going to start developing it to give you the idea of how it looks really cool, like all flavored. Because, I forgot this part, but look, this is another sketchbook that I've been working on. This is another sketch that I did. Oh, and check it out. I don't know, Giacomo, if you're watching, but hello, Giacomo. If you're watching, Giacomo, how you doing? I hope you're watching. Hope you're all watching. And hello, I did that last week on my first YouTube where there's no audio. But so look at this. This is another blob. You can use just markers and just create blobs. So pick a complementary color that you want to start with. I mean, you can use green and red if you want, but I don't suggest doing that. I think you should just use purple and yellow or orange and blue. I'm going to use orange and blue because I'm a Met fan, and that's doing well right now. I'm very happy about that. So what I want you to do, I'm going to skip this page because I don't want to see the purple and yellow. I want you to take a book, any book, your sketchbook, and I want you to just take a marker of one of the complementary colors, and I want you to draw a blob. Start at the edge and go like this. Just kind of make it go off if you want. And just do something like that. And just make any shape you want. And you can go over the shapes if you want, but I try not to do that. And then go like this. Another shape. Oh, kind of messed up because of the composition book. And I do that. And then I'll do another shape over here like this. Look at that! I just did this. I'm very happy with myself, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to do that, and then if you only have markers, you can sit there and start coloring in the marker with the markers and stuff. But if you have colored pencils, I think you should take a couple of different blues. And if you only have like the basic set of colored pencils, I don't want to spend your money, but every Saturday I'm going to come on this YouTube Live here, and I'm going to show you different ways to use different colored pencils and do different things. And so it would be really helpful if you got yourself like I don't know, I bought these at Target the other day. Oh shoot, let me show you like this. I bought these at Target the other day. They're 64 colored pencils. They're kind of cool, but I didn't realize when I got them that they're little. They're like the bowling alley pencils. But that's actually pretty good because the bowling alley pencils probably work better because then the pencil won't get all messed up after a while. All right, so back to the activity. Get a couple of different colored pencils, and then I'm going to do a small section of this right now because it's going to take time to develop this. But what I want you to do is I want you to, can you see this? I'm going to draw darker than I would normally draw because I like to spend my time building up the color in my drawings. But you see what I'm doing? I'm taking different colors of blue, and I'm just sort of kind of moving my pencil around. What I'm not doing, I'll show you what I'm not doing. I'm not doing stuff like this. My son does this when he draws. He bites his lip like he's pressing so hard. I understand maybe you want to do that, but don't do that because it makes a dent on the other side of the paper, and it's better if you just sort of layer the colors. That's what gives it the depth. So you kind of take different blues and you just do that. Oh, see, I messed up a little bit. That's okay. And then I'm going to take some orange, and on the background, I'm going to do this. And I just realized I have the wrong glasses on, so I have to change my glasses. Oh, that's better. These are my progressives. Those were my for distance. I wanted to be able to see you. Anyway, so that's the story. So you do this, and you kind of build it up. Use different colors. Now, if you know anything about color, you know that orange is built with yellow and red. And blue is blue. So blue is blue, but orange has yellow and red. That's what makes it orange. That's why they're called complementary colors. Oh, see, I'm trying to teach you right now something. Yeah, so all three colors, the primary colors are blue, red, and yellow. But when you take red and yellow and you mix it together, you get orange. And then you have blue as the only one left over. So that's what the idea of complementary colors. So that's why we're using complementary colors, because a lot of people, they like to use colors, complementary colors, to give kind of a pop to the drawing, or depth or space to the drawing. That's what helps give the, I don't know where I put that other drawing. I had this other drawing I wanted to show you that I use it a lot. I'll post it up in Instagram, and I'll make a short about this. But what you're doing is you're just kind of going through it like this. You're drawing. If you're using blue and orange, keep going. You're doing great. If you're using purple and yellow, keep going. You're doing great. If you're using green and red, I'm sorry I didn't use green and red, but you can do that too. Keep going. You're doing great. So here I go. I'm doing this, and I'm just kind of coloring it in. And then I'm going to take some yellow, and I'm going to do this. And if you notice, I can see, I'm going to zoom in. Hold on a second. Let me zoom in a little bit. Sorry you're looking at my stomach there, but yeah, look, I can do all this. So here I am zooming in now, and look. So I'm putting some yellow, And what you'll notice is in the beginning, it's going to look a little flat, but it's going to take time. That's the point. You have to develop this over time. If you're not drawing, if you're just watching me draw, that's silly. You should get a piece of paper and draw something. It's very easy to do. Just get a piece of paper and draw a blob. Lavinia, if you're watching this, my wife said you're going to watch this. I don't know if you're watching. If you are watching, do me a favor, just get a piece of paper and draw some blobs. I'm going to test you on this. At the end of the day, when I see you later, I'm going to say, where are your blobs? But anyway, look, so, and then I'm using some red, and what you'll start seeing is it will start to develop, and it will start to look a lot more like rich and have some depth. And then, again, if you only have crayons, it's really not easy to do this with crayons to get all that depth, but you can try. If you have colored pencils and you only have like one blue and one orange, sorry, you have to kind of like just play around with it, but you should have like a marker of some sort at some point. Like, look at these. These are my triplets fine liners, and I have a lot of them. I have a lot of triplets fine liners, but if I use some of these, if I grab some blues, gosh, I gotta get one that's stuck in there. If I get some blues and oranges and reds and things like that, what I can start doing is, now you're gonna start to see it come to life. Watch this. I'm gonna start doing this, and what I'm not doing, I try to get the kids. Kids come to my shop all the time, and I have these out. These are triplets fine liners. Parents, if you're watching this, and your kid loves art, and your kid loves to draw, and Nico's watching. If Nico's watching, Nico, I saw the picture your mom sent me. Oh, it was so great. I will show you that picture. I should have put it up on here. Send me a picture of your kid watching this thing. Gosh, Nico's mom sent me a picture of Nico watching. She looked like she was sitting there right. I saw myself on the laptop. She's drawing hearts from last week. It made me so happy. But if you love art and you love to draw and you want to come up on this YouTube live thing every once in a while, I highly recommend you buy these triplets fine liners. They're very expensive. They're not cheap. Or any kind of fine liners. The thin fine liners. Look, I don't know if you can see this, but you see this? It's a very thin point. Look at this point. The reason that I love these triplets fine liners is because when I draw with them, I don't, let me go back to the overhead, I kind of build it up like this. I just do little kind of scribbly, scrabbly lines like that because, once again, just like I said last week, it slows down my brain. It makes me relaxed. It's so important to do that, especially these days with all the kids on their devices and stuff like that. I'm not saying the password yet, but I'm going to say it soon, and it's got something to do with complementary colors. That's the hint. What is it? You don't know. You don't know what it is until you hear it. I'm going to say it in a little while, but look. So just keep going with this. But look at this. Look how nice this looks now. You see how it's kind of developing? And I'll go back to the orange, and I'll go a little bit of yellow. So, kids love to come to this shop and they love to paint. I know they like to paint because the reason they like to paint is they mix colors and make them all look interesting. You don't need to paint to mix colors. You can do it with pencils in your house with a sketchbook. It's a composition book that I just painted and wrote my new sketchbook thing, and I'm doing this. Look how nice this looks. And then sometimes I even take, I should have told you that. Sometimes I'll do this. Look, I gotta move this over. It's getting close to the edge. Sorry about that. Sometimes I'll just do this, and I'll basically build the background with some of the light color yellow before I even get into the orange. And then when I get into the orange, I go super, super light. Oh, that was not too light, but you see what I'm doing? Super light. I'll get some pink and I'll do this. And it's like layering. It's so good to do this. You gotta do this because then it starts to look like stuff like this. Look how nice this looks. And then look at this one. I did this. Look at this. Hold on a second. Let me show you this. I had this idea. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to do a before and after. Like, the cooking shows, when they do that, they show this. But I didn't finish this. This morning when I woke up, I said, maybe I could finish and put some blue on this background. But I didn't. But you'll kind of start to see it as I go. And I'm going to stay on here for a little while and just draw. And I hope you stay on and draw with me because it's really fun to do. If you do stay on and draw, please send me a picture of it. Put in the comments. Again, I can't see if there's comments. I don't know if there is. I'm not good at this sort of stuff. I got to figure that out, and I'm going to do that. That's my project after I have my hernia surgery, which is Tuesday. Wish me luck. Put in a comment. Good luck with the hernia surgery. Next week, doctor says I'll be down and out for like a day and a half, 2 days. I hope that's true because I don't want to be down and out for more than that. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna rest, and I'm gonna draw when I'm recovering from my hernia surgery. I'm gonna draw, and I'm going to something else I was gonna do, and I can't remember what it is. I don't remember. I'll send an email with that. Anyways, look at this. Oh man, I forgot to put the overhead on. I'm sorry. Look at this. You're just sitting there watching me draw. You want to be able to see what I'm doing. Except now I'm not on the camera because I zoomed in. Sorry about that. I'm working on this. I mean, I'm doing my best. But look, here we go. Check it out. What do you think? You like my blobs? And then I go in here, and then you'll start to see it when you go like with a pink and a red, and you do stuff like this. Look. See what I'm doing? I'm going to try to hold it up. Sometimes with these thin lines, I kind of just do this. I mean, the thing about the complementary colors is you do this with everything. I mean, you use complementary colors. I'll kind of go through this. Let me show you something. This is kind of fun. Keep drawing. Keep drawing while I talk. But look at this. This is my my gratitude journal. This I did a couple of years ago, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna flip through this really fast, and you're gonna see all the different uses of complementary colors that I did. So a couple of years ago now, I decided. Let me go back on this thing. I decided a couple of years ago to start a gratitude journal. For many years, I would wake up every morning and come up with 3 ideas that I'm grateful for. Just 3. Just anything, just 3 ideas. First thing that came to my mind, lemons, mops, and soft soap. Anything, just 3 different things every single morning. And then one day I said to myself, how messy is this? Oh, guys, I'm sorry for the mess. One day I said to myself, I'm gonna draw the 3 things that I come up with. And that was a terrible idea because I started to do that. I was very into it, and people were commenting, going, "Oh, this is so nice. What you're doing, Frank? Keep going." But what happened was, every morning when I would wake up, I would say to myself, "I gotta come up with 3 things to be grateful for that I know I have to draw." And I said, "I cannot do this." I mean, every morning I would wake up and I would start thinking about what to be grateful for, knowing that I had to sit there and draw it, take a photograph of it, and post it. And I stopped doing it because that was too much. I couldn't do it. It was driving me crazy. But let me go to the top and show you. So here's the thing. As you flip through, you're going to start seeing complementary colors being used. I got to zoom back out. I'm sorry. Let me do this. Look at that. So this was just every day I would draw. And it was a lot. I left the book at home that day. And then, of course, now I'm not going to find any complementary colors. But look, there's got orange here and blue here. Like that. Oh, man, I just ripped that. I can't find complementary colors. So you're gonna see, like, look, there's like a yellowish and an orange and pinkish kind with a blue background. So you just start noticing when you start using complementary colors. Like, okay, so for instance, I drew this and I colored it in like pink and orange and all that sort of stuff. And then when I did this thing in the background, I said to myself, what color should I make it? And I knew it had to be like blue and green because this is pinkish and red. It's not going to work. If I made this pink and red or something, it would just be flat. But see how that, like, the Saturday pops out? That's the reason you use complementary colors, to kind of give that sort of pop. So you're going to see, like, there's red and blue and orange and yellow, and I'm just constantly doing this. It's something I'm always thinking about, and it's something you should think about as you draw, because when you're drawing something, as you start to draw it, you're going to start to use the other colors to give it that sort of flavor. Like if you're drawing something, you want to give like a shadow. Let's say you're drawing an orange and you're going to put a shadow. You're going to look at the shadow. You're going to make the shadow have some bluish because that's going to give it the depth of flavor. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's that. That's the story on this one. I'm going to stop showing this book and go back to this. And I want you to just keep going, keep drawing. I'm going to switch over to this one because this one's more developed. And I'm going to do the background of the blue. So this is too dark. I'm going to start with some blue. And I hope you're drawing blobs. And if you, man, I forgot to say something in the beginning. I meant to say, if you don't like blobs and you don't want to draw blobs, you don't have to draw blobs, but it's good to draw blobs like this. Sometimes I call these ginger. I don't know if you ever had ginger, but I like to eat ginger in the mornings. And whenever I see a piece of ginger in the store and it looks like this, I go, I want to draw this. I want to draw like all the scrabble lines of the thing. So anyways, what I want you to do is I want you to draw, spend the time this morning, start your drawing, continue working on it. I'm going to continue working on this one. I'm going to work on, how long has this video been so far? I don't even know. I don't know how to say how long it's been. I don't know where I can see that. 26 minutes? Is that true? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about that. So I'm just going to keep drawing for a little while longer, and I'm going to say the password now. Are you ready for this? The password. The password is lavender. Lavender is a color. I don't know if this is actually lavender, but lavender is a beautiful color. There's a song called Lavender that I like. Lavender blue, dilly dilly, lavender green. It's a beautiful song. If you see me in the shop and you've watched this video up to this point and you heard me say the word lavender, say lavender to me. I'm going to say, do you know the password? And you say lavender, and I'm going to give you a free sticker. You can pick any sticker that's in the shop. And if you email me the word lavender, I will mail you a sticker. I will send a sticker to you. That's what I'm going to do. That's the word, lavender. It's a beautiful word. It's built out of purple, and I think there's some blue in it as well. Not periwinkle, but sort of. So that's the story. It's called lavender. If you have that word, email me the word lavender. I'm going to send you a free sticker. You're going to have to email me the address. But don't put the address in the comments on this YouTube video. Oh, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just email me, frank@littlepulp.com. Email me the password, lavender, and I will, I said it too much now, because if someone's thumbing through this video looking for the word and I said it, you're going to have to thumb back, because I'm not saying it again. That's it. I'm not saying the word again. Maybe one more time. I'm not going to say it. I'll say it one more time. Lavender. All right, so I'm gonna sign off in a few minutes, but I'm just gonna keep drawing like this, and I'm gonna hope you guys draw, and I hope you spend some Saturday mornings instead of getting up and watching the YouTube videos and the TikTok and all that kind of stuff. Get on YouTube and watch me draw and draw with me, or don't get on YouTube. Just draw. Just wake up in the morning and draw. That's what I do every morning. Every morning I wake up and I not every morning, but most mornings I take some lemon and ginger and I blend it and I drink it. And then I do a little daily doodle. Just sometimes it's like 3 minutes. Sometimes I just take my daily doodle book like this, and I just take it, open up a page, and just doodle for like maybe 5-7 minutes. That's what I do. That's what you should do. I mean, maybe not in the weekdays, because you got to wake up and you got to get ready for school. I don't know if you're like my kids. Lachlan, if you're watching, you're doing great. You're doing great in the mornings. I'm so proud of you. Really doing great in the mornings. Mornings were always like torture chamber at my house. I couldn't take it anymore. I mean, every morning waking up, I mean, it's like one of those horror films when you wake up in the morning, the music starts, and you're like, here it comes. And you're just like trying desperately to get through it. And then when you drop the kids off, you feel like it's like 7 o'clock at night and you got nothing left in the tank. But if you draw in the mornings, before everyone wakes up, get yourself up a little early. That's what I've been doing. I've been getting up like a little early every morning. Just open up the window, take out some of the fresh air, get your sketchbook out, and just sketch a little bit of something. All right, so that's it. You got the password. You got to zoom back in, scrub back to see the password, because I'm absolutely not saying it again. And please do me a favor. If you could do me a huge favor and just, if you can just send me a picture of your blobs with your complimentary color work, I would absolutely love to see it, and I'll give you some feedback. I'll say, maybe you should try this, or maybe you should get this. And if you're a child watching this and you don't have triple spine liners, show me a picture. Mommy, please send this, Daddy, Grandma, Grandpa, send this to Frank. He wants to see it. And then I'll write back saying, it'd be really helpful if you get yourself some triple spine liners. Maybe your birthday's coming up, or a holiday, special day, special event. You're doing great in school. You get some allowance, and you ask for a present to get some triple spine liners. Going to make your drawings look so good, even if you're little. You just got to be real careful with them. You don't want to press too hard. All right, so that's it. I'm going to sign off now because I got to get ready. I got a birthday party. This kid Milo's having his birthday here. Can't wait to see this kid. I don't think I've ever met Milo. I'm not sure, but got like 15 kids come for a birthday party. Later on, we got a slime workshop, 4:30 to 6. Tomorrow, look at this. Tomorrow, we are making paper at the shop. So messy. I'm sorry about that, but Look at this paper we made in our last paper making workshop. Can you see this? Look at these pieces of paper. Let me get rid of my book for a second. You can see this. Look at these papers. We're making paper tomorrow morning. I don't know what time it is. I think it's at 10 o'clock, 10:30. I'm not sure exactly. I had to look at my website, but the spot's available if you want to come here and make some paper. I got these decals. Got the water. We got the pulp. I got to blend pulp tonight. I got to get that ready. All right, so that's the story. I hope you guys have a great day. And oh, one more thing I totally forgot. That's Ennis, my baby giraffe. I explained him earlier in the video. My first video, you met Willoughby, my first giraffe that I made with my son Lachlan. We are going to create a book. I'm going to make a book. And I wanted to start it today. Where is that piece of paper I had? Oh man, I put it somewhere. Here it is. This is a mock-up that I made many years ago. It's a book that I made for a client, for a job. That's just to show them like a mock-up. And it's been around here for years in the shop. And I said to myself, on my YouTube live videos, I'm going to start creating a book about Willoughby and Ennis, my two giraffes. And that's what I'm going to do with this book. And I was going to do it today, but I can't think of what to do. And I got to kind of block out the cover, so I'm not doing that today. But next week, I'm going to do that. And also next week, I'm going to do some watercolor next week on my YouTube live video, because watercolor is relaxing to me. Just the idea of using water to create, it's very relaxing. So if you don't have yourself a little bit of watercolors, next week you're going to be lost. You got to get this. You have 1 week to go buy some watercolor. You can buy, I get this cheap Crayola stuff. You can get this one. I don't know where I got this one. Like maybe Olivia Market on Yellowstone Boulevard. I'm not affiliated with them either, but I love that store. That's the best store. I love that store. I love going in that store. It makes me happy. This is a little more expensive. I don't know what this is, but let me show you the overhead. This is really nice, I think. I'm not sure where I got this. And then Mike got this for me. Look at this thing. Let me get all this out of the way so you can really enjoy this, because this is pretty amazing. Look at this. What is this? I don't know what this is. This is the watercolor on the go palette. This is where you can walk around and take this with you, and you get some brushes, and you sit in the park, and you get some water from the fountain, and you mix the colors and you paint. That's what we're gonna do. Next week I'm gonna do watercolor. So, all right, that's the story, that's the deal. Thank you very much for watching my YouTube live video, and don't forget the passcode. If you haven't, you know it. Send you a sticker, it's gonna be amazing. And next week you gotta get yourself some watercolor, and I hope you guys have a great week. And I hope you have a great Saturday and a great Sunday tomorrow. It's nice out here in New York City. I'm in New York. It's kind of cold this morning. I love it. I love it. Fall is here. And paper making tomorrow if you want to come see it. That's the story. I got to go. And I wanted to do my sign-off thing. Oh, man, can you bear with me so I can do this and make it look nice? I'm going to do this. I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to put this still on that has me saying goodbye with like that yellow color that I made this yesterday on the computer. All right, so hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you again. I'm going to hit that still button, and I will see you guys again. Don't forget the passcode. And don't forget to get your watercolor for next week. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.